To another sector of the economy now, with slowing sales and dropping prices in Calgary's housing market, you might think that, well, this is a good time to buy. Well, listen up then, because some changes are about to happen for home buyers, coming as soon as February the 15th. So, to get you ready for that, we're bringing CBC Calgary Money columnist Christine Wiley in to break it all down for us. So what is this change coming for home buyers?
So it's going to be affecting people that are looking in the marketplace between $500,000 and $1 million. So previously you were able to put 5% down on those houses.
Of an RRSP, right? Or just 5% period?
Just 5%
okay.
period, right.
Yeah.
So now for the houses in that over 500,000 and up to 1 million, it's now going to be a 10% down payment if you're getting an insured mortgage.
Okay, and a big deal for a lot of folks is that savings in RRSPs that they can use to apply. So for those who don't know, explain what this program is all.
Okay, so the Home Buyers RRSP is a program where you can borrow against your RRSP and use the monies that you've invested there as a loan from the RRSP to make a down payment on your home. There's some criteria. You have to be a resident Canadian. You have to have the intention to use this home as your principal residence. You also have to be a first-time home buyer in the eyes of the plan, which means that you or your current spouse haven't owned a house for the last 5 years. You can withdraw a maximum of $25,000 per person. So if it was a married couple, they would be able to withdraw up to $50,000. And you also have to have a written document to show that you have the intent to purchase the property or are under contract to build.
And there's a fixed time between withdrawing the funds and buying the home, right?
There is, yes. So from the time that you withdraw the funds, you have up until October of the year following that in order to, make the purchase or complete the build. And
say someone wants to contribute money to an RSP, but they'll be buying a home in that same year. What do they need to know about that?
So first and foremost, a lot of people, especially at this time of year, are like, want to get that RSP deduction to save on my taxes. You can still do that. What's important is that the money has to be in that RSP for at least 90 days before you withdraw it for the home buyer's plan. And at the time that you withdraw it, the value of the plan has to be more than the withdrawal. So hopefully, with the markets, what they've been doing, that's a little bit tricky too. Yeah.
So what are the next steps for someone watching and who wants to take the plunge on this?
Okay, next steps are, contact your financial institution, your RSP advisor, generally whoever you made the contribution with. There's a form called a T1036. You're going to fill out your part 1, they'll help you fill out part 2, and then that way you'll be eligible to have the RSP withdrawn, but without any tax deductions on it.
Those funds do have to be paid back though.
They do.
That's the catch.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How does that work?
So you actually have up to 15 years to pay them back. So if you were to make a withdrawal in 2016, you start paying them back in 2018, and you have 15 years to pay them back. And each year you have to pay back a minimum of 1/15 of the amount. So for instance, if it was $15,000, it would be $1,000 per year. You could make an RSP contribution to pay that back, but you designate that as your home buyer's repayment.
Okay.
But if you don't buy one, then it gets included on your tax for that year.
And in terms of that looming deadline, February the 15th, that only applies to the change for the 5%, 10%.
Correct.
Good to know. Christine Wiley, always nice to see you.
Yes, you too, Rob. Thanks
For coming in.